Hey everybody, Nick here, and today I got a disassembly and maintenance video for you on this little guy right here. This is the WE Knife Co. Gava, or Gava, something along those lines. Interesting knife. This is one I'm actually really looking forward to spending a little bit more time with. I've been, occasionally what I will do is I'll get something new on the table, and kind of put it aside for a bit because I got a bunch of other stuff going. But this is one where I've been like, oh yeah, I need to get in there, take that apart, get it cleaned up. And then, whoa, okay. So, what I'd like to do is talk for a second about this. What just happened is I started twisting in the back here, and then I realized that the front of this was what was unscrewing. Because it has this little hole right here in the, can you see that? Yeah, it's got that little hole, that little gap right there at the front of the pivot. And it's got that little peg right there that fits into. This is not allowed to be free spinning. But more specifically, the back part is the pivot. The back part is the barrel. Now, this is normally a dumb thing, but it's actually a brilliant thing right here. And the reason for that is, check this out. This screw is hidden under the clip. I was very much afraid that we were going to be ending up doing a flip-flop disassembly, basically where you're trying to put in screws on both sides at the same time to tighten the thing up. By doing it in this way, that's not the factor. That's not the case. And I appreciate that very much. I don't know whether that was a happy accident, and is that what's attaching the clip? That is. Oh, and so you can actually get access to the clip because there's a locating pin here. This is weirdly put together, but I don't mind it. There's been some thought here. Okay, I like that. I'm using an iFixit spudger tool here to just go ahead and pry some things apart here. And if you're curious, by the way, about any of the tools I'm using for disassembly today, go ahead and check out nickshabazz.com/tools. I'll talk to you about all of the options available to you. Okay, let's go ahead and continue trying to popping this guy loose. All right, there we go. Tight tolerances here. Can I get in here maybe? Come on, get loose. Hang loose in there. Come in. This is not going so straightforwardly. Not so bad either, but dude. This is definitely on the slow boat here. Could there be something else that I need? Oh, damn. I'm wondering now whether this screw, before I pry any further, I'm wondering whether this screw, so my hypothesis right now is that this screw is long, and it's going through to the other side of the titanium. And so I couldn't pry this apart. And now when I take this screw out, if this is short, then I'm wrong. If it's long, oh yeah, that's what was going on. So you need to actually take out all of the screws. This one, the back screw takes out the clip. Then the clip gets removed and allows you to get to this screw. And now when I do that, the whole thing comes apart. Okay, now I get it. Lots of skeletonization here. This screw is going straight into the titanium. It's not great, but it's not awful either. I'm appreciating this. This is a smart design. Okay, come on now. Part of the thing that's actually a little weird for me about this particular knife is its similarity to one of my very favorite knives of all time, right? The Spyderco / Bowie. This has a lot of shades of it. You look at it and it's like, Mom, I want a / Bowie. No, we already have a / Bowie at home. The one at home? But, the thing is, that's giving it too little credit, because I think there is some individuality here, both in terms of design and in terms of just, it's a nice knife in its own right. And it's not exact, and it's not a copy, it's not anything like that, but there's definitely, a fair amount of, and I should say swish, it's machine swish. Anyways, there is some similarity there, but they are also very different knives. Okay, what I'm going to do here, actually, I did that too soon. I'm going to use a Q-tip coated in isopropyl alcohol. I think I already told you to go to nickshabazz.com/tools if you're curious about any of the tools I'm using. But just in case, there you go. I've done a few disassemblies now in a row. So sometimes forget what you've said, right? But okay, yeah, so part of my thing is like how I need to make sure I'm being independent here, that I'm not, giving my love for one, letting that bleed over in either direction, right? That I'm giving this an independent review, even though there are some similarities there. Okay, let's go on ahead and lube this up here. This is a good knife, I feel like. My first impressions are predominantly positive. Just from handling it in the factory state, it's pretty solid. With all this internal milling here, is keeping it a little bit lighter than you might expect otherwise. Go ahead and put a little bit of lubrication right up in here. 20 CV blade, as you can just barely see. Look at that, 20 CV. There we go. Yeah, that ain't, that's pretty subtle, but it's there. Put a little lubricity here. Here we see the internal stop pin, goes in the stop pin race. While I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and lube up there and there. All right, that should be sufficient lubricationally. Put that there. Okay, next up, there is a backspacer. Backspacer goes like so. We put the backspacer in, and then reassembling this guy is going to have to go the reverse of what I did to disassemble it. I will need to start off by putting the scale back on. Should put a bearing in there too, actually, come to think of it. But put the scale back on. Next, I need to put this guy in place. And I will clean this screw off because it's covered in some sort of gunk or another. Oh, no, that's just wear on the anodization. Whatever. Let me grab some thread locker here. A little bit of blue Loctite on a stick. I am zoomed all the way in. I'm so sorry about that, people. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and tighten this down. Not too tight yet. Just kind of hand tight. Well, it's always going to be hand tight. I'm not going to be busting out the freaking impact driver here. Then what I do... can I get this in here at all? Okay, no, I'm not going to be able to get this. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually deviate from the... That's right, this isn't the part with the screw. All right, let's go ahead. Ah! Sorry. Lactate. Yeah, my wife has just messaged me there. You might have heard that, actually. What she just said was lactate. So what I am of the lactose-intolerant flavor, if you will. I am tolerant of many things, but lactose ain't among them. And she's letting me know that dinner's in about 10 minutes, so I should take some lactate. She is a gem. But anyways, I digress, and it scared the crap out of me. But okay. I put the pivot into place, though, because... Why is this not doing? I need to tighten this down further, I think. Because right now the centering is way off. Is something off in here generally? Might just be... Okay, now I'm going to loosen this entirely. Okay, something's up here. I have screwed something up, I feel like. Okay, now things are popped back together. And that seems to be going back in together. Now we're centered. Okay, I don't know what was going on right there. I feel like something might not have been properly seated. I don't know what that would have been. Maybe the stop pin was hung up on something. But as a result, the blade was way off center, even with all these things in here. So now I'm going to tighten up the back piece here. And this one I will tighten up completely because I can't do anything to it once once this clip is back on. And then here we are on the last screw here. Now, the key thing I need to remember right now is not to come down the stairs wearing a Batman mask. Not that it's, something she would be judgy of or anything like that, but it can be a little disorienting for somebody to, just, coming down the stairs. Hey, honey, how you doing? Can't wait for dinner. Why are you Batman? Oh, that's right. I married a jackass. Okay, now, oh, that's sweeter. I bet I can tune this. I can loosen this pivot a little bit now. No play. Oh, God, that's smoother. Oh, that's nice. I like this knife. Oh, I like this knife. This is good knife. Knifery here is excellent. All right. So, there we go. That is the WE Knives Gava. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and that you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Time for me to go take some lactate, have some dinner. And, hey, even took off the Batman mask. Bye now.